There once was a man with a dream so deep within him that he breathed it, he spoke it, and he lived it. And one day a blindfold was placed over his eyes and he was led to a massive tree. When he took his blindfold off, he stood face to face with unexpected instructions. The first man to cut down their tree will be given their dream. This man would develop a strategy. He would eye one spot and repeatedly strike that same spot with his axe. He would never miss his mark. He would be meticulous, and little by little, chunks came out and progress was made. But as time went on, his hands became bloodied. They were split open, blistered. He was in pain. He was tired. But in the distance, he could hear that his competitor was still swinging. He looked at the damage of his own tree, and it seemed to be so little, but the sounds of his competitor seemed as motivated as ever. He would rest, and he could hear his competitor's axe swinging. When he stopped to sharpen his axe, his competitor was swinging. Even when he took a moment to catch his breath, he could hear his competitor in the distance, strike after strike against the tree. And for hours this continued until the man heard the worst sound of his life. The sound of a tree, his dream, came smashing to the ground in the distance. He had lost. And as he drew near to the fallen tree, he saw his competitor for the first time. He was no bigger than he was. He was no stronger than he was. And as expected, he was completely exhausted, completely drained. His hands were bloody. There were dried tears and dirt on his face. But what he saw next caused his stomach to drop. The champion reached up to his face and removed his blindfold.